Hello there, welcome back to the channel as always. Thank you for clicking play. Right, today we are taking on Municipal at home in the return of the last video. A win or even a point will pretty much put us through. There have been some big scores posted in the Libertadores. If we go back through a couple of the match days, look, Palmeiras winning 5-0 away from home there. We've got a 6-0 win for River and 8-0 for Santos. There have just been some mental, huge results. 4-0, 5-0 there, we can see. It's just been another 4-0. It's just, there have been some absolute thumpings handed out. And I'm kind of hoping we're going to do that today because we've played really well, created an awful lot of chances. And I think today we should, the ambition certainly should be to emulate one of those 5-6, 8-0 wins. Guaranteed now that it's going to be 0-0. So apologies in advance. Right, obviously we've played no games because the last video was that 3-1 win in Peru. Today we do have a couple of changes that we have to make. One of them is Calidio is not eligible to be on the bench because he's just played for the under-20s to get his match fitness up a little bit. But never fear, because we're going to give Carlo Latanzio his spot on the bench. The other one, as you can see, Julian Chico has come in because Gaston Gil Romero has just had 3 or 4 days out with an injury. So I'm going to keep him out of the team for today. That does mean that Bautista Cascini, who I meant to talk to you about in the last video, he is on the bench again. Now, he wanted to play more first team football, so we promised it him because I love him. Didn't quite deliver on that promise. Played him a fair bit, but not enough to his liking, and things just blew up massively. He was just not happy. I said I dropped. He came to me and said, "You haven't kept your promise." I said, "I dropped the ball. I'll start you in a few games now." Didn't want to know. He just said, "Nope, not interested. I'm going to leave." He's complaining to teammates. He wants to go. New York City came in for him. NYCFC came in twice with 6.25 million for him. I accepted the bids, but he rejected the contract. He said no. As you can see, he is still wanted, and it's it's Cagliari that want him at the minute. So I'm praying that they make an offer in the summer, or it'll be the winter, of course, for us in Argentina, because I don't think the situation is salvageable, and I think he's going to have to go. And I am gutted about it. It's my own fault for making a promise and then not delivering on it. But it'll give us good money. We get 60% of transfer revenue. So if we can get 6 or 7 million for him, that'll give us like 3.5, 4 million, somewhere around that. And that could be crucial, that money. Don't think I've got any transfers I need to tell you about. Nope, all the ones there I've already covered in a previous video. So it's just a case of get to the match. Love that away kit from Municipal. Very Peru national team. Who have we got as a ref today? Carlos Andres Betancourt, 3 red cards in 10 games, 17 yellows. So it could be quite strict, couldn't he? Could be quite strict. Obviously, we are massive favourites. We were favourites for the away leg, so we're definitely favourites for the home game. Other than that change on the bench and that one change, it's been a week since the last game, so we're going to stick with the same team. Because one thing I've really noticed is that stability seems to be key. Now Estevez is going to be the captain. That is fine. The one thing I need to do possibly is address the penalty takers, but we'll worry about that if we get one. They're going with their 4-2-4 formation again, which they look threatening at times in that first game, but we were the better team, and I'm surprised that they're coming with that away from home. I really am. But then, to be fair, you kind of need to get a result, don't they? So we're going to say we're favourites for a reason, and then we're going to do our usual thing. Hello, why have you not got that there? What's gone on there? What's happened there? Why is it not? Okay, that's bizarre. I selected all of them. There we go. I don't know what happened there. Faith in you, go out there, make a difference. Tunnel interview. It'll be why is Nahuel Estevez the captain? How much of a... Do you know what? It'll be Gil Romero's not playing. How much does that hurt you? And why is Estevez the captain? Shall we see what that says? Okay. Might we have a problem? No, my team is always motivated. Oh, that's it. That's the only question. I genuinely thought it was going to be why is Estevez the captain and how much of a shock is it to be without Gil Romero. But, oh well, never mind. Here we go. 8-0 incoming. Sanchez with the corner. Nogueira's header, and it's turned in. I think it's gone in off Nogueira. I've got a feeling that's not going to count. He's going over to have a look at the VAR for this is the first time I've had VAR look for a goal. I've only ever had penalties. Nogueira got the header. It's whether there was an offside there, isn't it? And whether he was interfering. I think that's not Nogueira. Oh, it is. That was Nogueira. He can't be offside from a corner, surely. It's counted. It's counted. He can't be offside from a corner. Why would you even go and look at that? That's ridiculous. And I haven't even been able to celebrate that. So, yay! It's 1-0. And we've got highlights straight away. Yeah, that's bizarre. I would have thought that it would have shown the referee come back on the pitch and point to the centre circle and say, yeah, it's a goal. Oh, what a save. Daniel Sapper. Absolutely sensational save. Brilliant, brilliant save. Why would you be checking for offside from a corner? You cannot be offside from a corner. It's just impossible. Nogueira, he is featuring heavily as well today. Paiva, Castro, Estevez goes for the long ranger. It wasn't far wide at all, was it? It swung out and just missed that top corner. It's a very, very encouraging start for us. I would like us to turn the dominance into a few more goals, though. Here's Lucas Rodriguez, tries crossing from deep, which I told him in the tactical match to get to the byline before crossing. Naughty, naughty Lucas. Here's Facundo Sanchez. He drills it across. Oh, Lucas Rodriguez stuck a foot out. Doesn't get anything like the right contact on that. Highlights keep coming though. Sanchez with the corner. Oh, what a goal. Gaston Paiva with an absolute rocket of a volley. And I think that was on his weaker foot. I'm sure he's left-footed. Brilliant hit. What a hit. 2-0. Get in. Sanchez with the corner. In it goes. Campi's coming in. He didn't get a very good contact on it. And Lucas Rodriguez following up. Rivadeneira with the save. It was a good head. Well, it was a good opportunity. It wasn't a good header. Whoa. That was a whipped corner. It was a good header. You can see down at the bottom there, River are 3-0 up in their match against whoever CCS are. Who are CCS? Who are they? Was it going to show me? Caracas. Oh, yeah, they smashed them 6-0, didn't they, in the last game? We're doing all right. There's only 2 games with goals, which is strange. I'm sure there are more games than that going on. We'll find out in a minute. Half-time hits. We're 2-0 up. It's been a good performance. Not spectacular, but solid. And we're getting the job done. And it's going to be 4 wins from 4. And we're going to be through. It's 0-0 Alianza against Corinthians. And it's 0-0 UTC against Universidad Católica. If that stays 0-0 in Lima, would we have won the group? I'll have to check that out. It's irrelevant at the minute because it's only half time. But it's going to put us in a really strong position to win the group. I've got a feeling it might. A point in the next game certainly would make us win the group, wouldn't it? Don't let your performance levels drop. I was going to say I'm far from happy. I was actually going to say that. But no, we won't. And what I'm going to do is Castro is not... I haven't seen him. He's got a 6.8. I haven't seen anything from him. So we're going to give Latanzio the... we'll keep him as an advanced... No, we'll put him as a poacher. Go on then. Go nuts. Knock yourself out. We'll give you the second half. Let's see what Carlo Latanzio can do. The star of last season. I loved him last season. He's really, really struggled this season. Only got 1 goal. Could have been down to the tactic we were playing. Hopefully he gets some opportunities in this second half. Rivadeneira hits the goal kick long and out to the right. But Urquiaga is... I love Ivan Urquiaga. He is really starting to make a name for himself in this save. Brilliant, solid left back, absolutely brilliant. Come through the ranks as well, which is what I love to do. Mayora forward for Correa, and they've got a goal. Eric Correa makes it 2-1. It's a really good counter-attack. It's a brilliant finish, a daisy cutter of a finish. And they are back in the game, and they really, really, really shouldn't be. It's a very, very good counter-attack, though. Manzanita to Mayora. Correa, what a finish. Never left the ground. Sanchez whips a free kick in, just wide. We drop in a show some passion shout out because it's been a very, very poor start to the second half. We've let them back into it and we shouldn't have. I am just going to take the opportunity just because it's still 0-0 in Lima. So at the minute we would be 5 points clear. So, I mean, it would take some collapse for us not to win the group. So that's just unreal, isn't it? To be 5 points clear after 4 games would be just fantastic. Sanchez again is going to take this free kick, and it's a good save by Rivadeneira, and it's got even better. Alianza have taken the lead against Corinthians. That is an amazing scoreline. What a goal that is for us. That will put us 6 points clear and basically winning the group. Sanchez with the free kick out to Paiva. Hits one into the side netting. Good effort. Couple of changes then. We've made the other two. Andres Ayala and Franchu have come on for Chico and Thomas Ozez. It's not been the 8-0 I was hoping for, has it? Far from it. It's not been a brilliant performance at all. It really, really hasn't. It's been very, very underwhelming. Lucas Rodriguez plays it across, headed away. It's with Ayala in midfield now. Paiva. Oh, lovely ball. Latanzio! Oh! Cracked the post. It came back and hit the keeper, River, whatever his name is, Rivadeneira, and went wide. And the corner is headed away. And Latanzio was unlucky there. He did everything right, didn't he? Just got denied by the woodwork. That was a bit of a shame. Nogueira with the free kick out to Facundo Sanchez. It's still 1-0 in Lima, which puts us 6 points clear at the minute. And it gives Alianza actually a chance to get through as well. And VAR again. He's going looking for a penalty this time. VAR in both games. In fact, is that twice in this game? Rodrigo Cuba, the video assistant referee. What's he going to give? Is he giving the penalty? Of course he's giving the penalty. It's always a penalty. Oh, Latanzio is taking it at the minute. Do we stick with... Yeah, we do. Oh, our penalty takers are rubbish. Yeah, we will stick with Latanzio. We will stick with it. Go on, son. Finish it off. Get yourself a goal. It was a shirt pull, I think, from Cuba on Lucas Rodriguez. Carlo Latanzio drills it in. It's a goal for Carlo. Absolutely delighted for him, and it's going to be back-to-back 3-1 wins against Municipal, and that is massive because it means we win the group. Well, we should win the group. I mean, Corinthians would have to beat us, and I'm guessing beat us better than we beat them. We beat them 2-0. They would have to beat us. I'm assuming it's a head-to-head between the teams if they're level. Could be getting the fourth. Franchu out on the right. Lovely ball in. Lucas Rodriguez will keep it in, and it's cleared away. Estevez to Paiva. Good hit. Good save. Good block from Kina. Paiva to Estevez, and Molina has tackled him, and that should be about it. There'll be a little bit extra than the 4 minutes, of course, because of the delay for the VAR, but it shouldn't be much more. And there we go. Full time. We've won 3-1 again. It's another win. That, actually, is a record. It's our 7th win in a row, and that is a club record, which is brilliant. It's come out of nowhere, this run, as well. It really, really has. So we're calmly going to say I'm happy with the result and the way you played. We were dominant. It's a good result. Don't get carried away, though. We've got bigger games to come. Alianza did beat Corinthians, and we are through. And amazingly, at the moment, with some groups still on 3 games played, we're the first team through. That's unbelievable. Not even Palmeiras are through. I mean, we're the only team that's won all 4 games. Obviously, Boca have won all 3 so far. So have Flamengo. So have Santos. So, I mean, we won't be the only team qualified by the end of the match day, but we're the only team through at the moment. I'm very, very proud of that. We're the first team to go through. We've won every game by a 2-goal margin, so we've been comfortable in every single game. And what that does now is it renders the next few games. I'm probably going to play off camera now until we get to the knockout stage. I think that's what we'll do. I mean, the 2 other group games are pointless. It's too early to be doing the Superliga Cup. I don't want to be doing that at the minute. And obviously the Copa Argentina, we're playing a third division team, effectively a non-league team. So don't really want to be doing that one either. So at the minute, we haven't got a game scheduled because I don't know when the knockout round starts. But Fabian Nogueira has scored 2 in 2 now. He is on fire. But we're going to do some little rotations, I think. We will still be able to play strong teams, and I do want to keep the teams going, and I do want to progress in the Superliga Cup and the Copa Argentina. So it's not going to be a case of playing the under-20s for these games. It's going to be strong teams, but there will be 3 or 4 changes from match to match, I think. Definitely going to be playing the strongest team I can against Corinthians, because I don't want them getting the win and getting an idea that they can claw us back. But we're through. That's amazing. It's another win. It's 7 on the bounce. If we go to the inbox, it should actually show us that. It doesn't. It did say it somewhere, though. I can't remember. It did say that it would be a record if we won. But I can't find... Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it was 6 matches on the spin, and the existing record is also 6. So we've got the record, and it's not giving me the story to do it. Oh well, never mind. Anyway, guys, I will see you very soon for the next video. Who knows who we're going to be playing? Hey, that should be interesting. Join me for what I'm assuming the next video is going to be the knockout round of the Libertadores. We'll see what happens between now and then, but that's the plan. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do all the usual: like, subscribe, notifications, comments, links in the description. You know the drill. I will see you very soon, guys. Adios, amigos.